but then I won in it. So
Temple Grounds. Interesting choice right here. I think it's going to be interesting how Endman's Dragon is going to interact with the stage. Because if he's aiming like straight ahead, it's going to just soar over the bottom of the stage. But if he's aiming it down, it gives Stylo the opportunity to just super jump over it and punish it. So height is going to be everything right here for Endman. And I think that's something with this set Stylo doesn't really have to worry about. So Endman's making himself work a little bit harder than he has to. Good hit right there by Endman, just punching him with the dragon. Stylo always capitalizing on getting hit out of the air shield. Very smart plays. And Stylo against the wall, but Stylo able to maneuver in front of the pillar, rolls behind it, able to get a little bit of time to track himself. God, I'm so full of hype juice right now, it's hard to speak.
I'm exhausted because I just had a best of 5 with Endman that literally went down to the last hit.
Oh, that rush is going to be big for both players, but Stylo always plays the reactionary game with it. Everyone tries to hit him down out of the air with rush, and he never lets them. He never goes for that unless he's got it too, which is very, very, very intelligent play.
And he's just looking for one more hit. Currently holding advantage against Endman, but now we have that that Dragon Ram in play.
The boneless pizza.
Oh, no, we don't! Endman is down.
His bones have been hit out of him. No bones for the pizza today. All right, no switch by either players. Endman gonna try to go for the charge right away. Stylo rushing in to deny him any semblance of hope for that. Stylo got him back against the wall. Endman getting a quick poke, trying to shut him down, but the dragon is a little too slow. Doesn't pop Stylo in time, and Stylo is able to get a single hit off of that. No hard knockdowns yet so far, though. Both of them playing very, very hit and run. Finally, Endman able to get the hard knockdown. Stylo's rush, though, I hope Endman is going to recognize this time not to go to punish that super jump. He punishes a normal bounce right there with the ram. Stylo moving in. He knows Endman is scared of those bounces now that he's gotten hit by it once. Very smart mind game play. Oh. Don't do it! Don't do it!
And calls him out yet again. Stylo is feeling beastly right now.
And then back to the wall. Jumps over the nade, but is he going to be able to avoid that ram? He is by putting himself in the corner. Stylo approaching very cautiously. He really doesn't want to throw punches, but I think that might just be a playstyle thing he picked up over the course of this bracket. Because you think Stylo, you think aggressive Lola, but today he's played so patient. It's crazy.
He's paying a lot more attention to what his opponents are doing. He's making smarter calls. He is just staying on top of things. And with that, we are going to see that first point going into Stylo's favor.
It's crazy what not playing the game does to you sometimes.
It does, like... Well, yeah, no, that's... I've said this before, like, Russ definitely does have an impact on this game. But I honestly say it's a lot less impactful than most people give credit for. A lot of it is mental health. If somebody's in, like... My mental health has been better than it's ever been in my life. And if it wasn't where it is, I wouldn't be in Grand Finals. If Stylo's mental health wasn't improving dramatically as it has been recently, he wouldn't have been able to do what he's done. He wouldn't have been able to adapt as well.
These pillars are going to be weird. Pillars are going to be weird for this. Like, Endman right now has Stylo confined to a lane, but as the movement shifts dynamically, you're losing that lane and creating new ones constantly too. But once the pillars are down, he's going to lose all semblance of lane forming. And Stylo, as an ex-Dragon user, is going to be accustomed to that. He's going to know what Endman wants to go for here. And he's shutting him down just by going into the lane.
And he's balanced out the health pool and has taken the lead yet again. Rush ready, and he's going to
both rushes ready.
Out.
Oh, he tried to move around it. He tried to move around it. Yes.
Yeah. That is the third time in a row Stylo has called out this rush.
I mean, Endman did try to move around the side of it. Yeah. Unfortunately, Ram just big.
I mean, Ram is big. He also called it out. He was like, oh, I know the situation. And he's learned Chakram at this point, which is... It is seriously, like... I find it hilarious.
Oh, wow, that was odd.
Okay, walk with me on this. Remember when ARMS first came out, and Chakram and Ram were stupid good, and then they got nerfed, and then everybody said it's worthless. And then after a little, like maybe a month, people realized it's godlike again, and then it got nerfed again, and then people thought it was trash, and then they realized it's amazing again, and then it got nerfed. Do you sense a pattern here?
Yeah, they cannot stop this beast. It's
This arm is too good!
Oh, is that gonna... Oh! Stylo is finally the one canceled after that. I thought the explosion was gonna cancel out N-Man for sure. All right, N-Man is now back in control of the situation. This is a position he has not been in before in this set. Lola sting. Oh, wow! Blew himself up on the pillar right there. Unfortunate that is big for N-Man. But the stun into the grab. Okay, this could be a complete shift in momentum now that there's no Dragon Arm on the field. Wow, back up in his face, but spreads his arms a little too wide, and N-Man is able to line a shot up right down the middle. Magic Pixel for Stylo. If even his charged nade gets clipped, or his face gets clipped, that's it.
I think he just got rushed that second, too. Like, no, he still got wilds to go. That's my bad. I think N-Man got that rush.
Oh, barely avoided that, but if he had moved forward at all, he would have been risky.
That's going to be a successful rush.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of damage. I love the way he alternated it back and forth just to make sure no matter which direction Stylo went, he was going to catch him with it. And Man's got him in the corner. Stylo, though, looking like he tried to put himself in here. Advances with a super dash forward.
That's an easy shield break if he wants to go for it.
Oh,
he's just going to go for the stun confirm, though.
All right, N-Man is no longer in control, and Stylo wants him to know that. N-Man having to back up, and Stylo staying in puffed up state.
And he's just going to call out that dragon. The dragon's staring Stylo down. He's like, no, that's not actually going to hurt me. I'll just punch you in the face.
Yes. Stylo has quite a dominant health lead over N-Man right now, and N-Man does not really have the boxing tools to keep up with that nade. He has to play a sniper role right here.
That rush will kill. N-Man's rush will kill. And he almost had it.
He's got it. Is he going to go for it? He is going to go for it, and he's not going to hit it. Stylo bounces just a little too far out of the range.
And it just a straight
explosion on the stairs.
The toesies! The toesies are the flaw!
God, someone get Min, like, closed-toed shoes. That's crazy. It's crazy how, like, in every video game, if even your pinky toe just gets, like, dinked lightly, you're dead.
It's
like,
hilarious.
What point in your life do you have to get to the brink of death so far that will kill you?
Or in Kirby, like he gets his toes squished by like corners and he just dies. You're like, it was just the toesies.
God, I'm sure there's a Grey's Anatomy episode about that though.
I don't want to watch that. It's not interesting. I'd rather just be salty.
That's what I thought until I started watching it, and then it drew me in with dang character development and made me like a show I wanted to hate.
Stylo is just being beastly again. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, yeah, N-Man did get him off of him for a second, but Stylo will never relinquish being up in his face.
N-Man couldn't even, he got a successful trade, he got a second one, but he can't find the chance to the Dragon Arm, finally finds it after a third exchange.
Oh, is he gonna land
favor.
it? Stop! No, he always goes for it, and Stylo only does that when he has Rush. He has got great recognition of when both people have Rush, and those are like the only times he burns it.
And it's such a great exchange. Not only are you taking away your opponent's Rush, but you're also just dealing a lot of damage to them.
Oh, N-Man is so cautious about his approach right now, but it's paying off. He's brought this a long ways around. Gets the hit! Stylo tried to go for the nade on a movement read, and it just didn't connect.
Stylo ended up backing himself up to a wall, and that is not a place you want to be in this matchup.
Wow. The ram and the glove.
What time is it? Oh, it's right there. It's there.
It's Stylo back in the corner. N-Man not able to get up a dragon. He's doing that thing where he like doesn't roll to the side, because if he did, it would give N-Man enough time to charge up the arm. Instead, he's behind his face.
He just called out! That grab was not true, but N-Man did not recognize it and ended up whiffing or getting caught. He's not even going to get the Dragon Arm. Stylo just recognizing his opening, came in and just punished. And he's going to connect this.
Able to dodge? He didn't even move to the side. He just went up, and he was able to avoid the very tick.
Oh, that self-explosion going to stutter his movement twice.
Able to get it. And man, he went for the dragon, maybe a little bit greedy right there, and that could have led to a kill. And he hit Will now. Gets a clip right there of the nade, and that knocks Stylo back. Really, N-Man, all he should try to get is Dragon out of this. I say get Dragon and then die, so Stylo doesn't get any more health.
Oh yeah, no, there's still another round.
Yeah, I say in that situation I would try.
But that also means Stylo has Rush.
Yeah, in some situations, just die. Straight up, just kill yourself.
Not literally, though.
All right, N-Man going off of the ram and is back to the dragon. If he lands a rush here, and he does! Did that clip off of Stylo's nade?
It did.
Yeah, not able to finish it all the way, but still big damage at the start of a round. Stylo's back to a rush too, gonna pop it right here. That's gonna
break. Nope.
Not quite, but very, very close. Ram is going to break his health, though, and it's going to go down to like 100 health difference. That's crazy. That it started off with a rush, and it's all the way back to this even. Stylo advancing, gets his nade clipped once again. Nacious has been so good about getting those clips when he needs them.
Stylo's actually, like, the nade's literally been the double-edged sword it's known for.
Oh, God, that looked like a
because he's getting rewarded so many times because of that explosion, but he's also getting punished by his own explosion. Like, we are seeing, like, both the sides of the nade over and over. 47 seconds left on the clock.
Barely any difference.
You cannot time this out. Somebody's going to have to make a call. I think Stylo just wants these pillars dead.
He does time it out. What if Stylo did time this out? Imagine. Whoa, that almost connected, but it didn't. That's kind of been like the story of Stylo's playstyle right here. It almost happened, but it didn't.
And
that happened. And it did.
I guess I'm gonna go play Stylo.
All right, 3-0 for Stylo Ren. Shouts out to N-Man though for getting third.
Let's go.
Chalcom players are carried.
Stylo, do you have any thoughts about playing me right away?
No, that's fine.
Okay.